Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Ride to Dream FC. Probably going to be the last episode of Season 1. Unfortunately, FC Copenhagen have won the 3F Superliga Championship Group, winning the league. We've put up a good fight. We are currently sitting in second place. We played a game less, but they are 11 points ahead of us, so not a lot we could have done there. Looking at our fixtures since we last arrived as well, obviously with a 3-1 win against Bromby, we played AAB and beat them 1-1. Let me move my head out of the way just so you can see what I'm talking about. Then we beat Randers 3-1 as well, some good results coming in here, and also we beat FC Copenhagen 3-0 as well. Mohamed Diamande with 2 goals in 2 minutes. He's been our kind of player of the season so far, I would say. Playing again, Bromby IF, we lost 2-0. It was a poor performance. We didn't turn up for this game, but we did follow up with a 3-1 win against FC Midtjylland. Again, Mohamed Diamande, our penalty taker, scored a lot of crucial goals for us this season. Came in with a 0-0 then against AB, a bit of a drab game, nothing to speak about really. And then we lost 2-1 to Randers as well. We just didn't turn up for this game, and we was paid the price for that. Looking into the division, as I said, so our top goal scorer at the minute is Mohamed Diamande with 14 goals in the league. Highest average rating, Ernest Neymar with a 7.29, and the most assists of 7.29 as well for us. So we are back for the last 2 games of this kind of season. FC Midtjylland at home, Copenhagen at home. Let's get into it and let me hit that intro. I'll see you in a bit. So the team we're going to be starting against FC Midtjylland will be Hansen in goal, Nagalo, Jensen Abu, and Gomez as our 3 centre-backs. I mean, Jensen Abu is doing pretty well at the minute. He's improving a vast amount. Ndiaye at left-back, Gladson at right-back, with Romeo as a defensive midfielder on support. Then our front 4 of Neymar, Diamande, Kalisane, and Chamiti also. I mean, Chamiti's been fantastic since he's joined us. 8 goals, 2 assists in 12 games, 2 player of the matches, 7.24 rating. Hopefully next season we can bring him in again, but yeah, it's unlikely that we'll be able to bring him in. Let's just try and do it. I think we paid $250,000 to bring him in, so we'll make an offer and we'll see how we get on. But kind of nothing to play for. Copenhagen have won the domestic league, but if we can finish into second, it will help us when we go into the European qualifications for next season as well. So hopefully an easier route into Europe if we do finish in second place. Now we've had a good kind of Gladson booked in a minute. That isn't great. We've had a good run of form against Midtjylland, so hopefully we can continue that today and come away with a win. But Sisto to Isaacson, back into Sisto, Ashore to Isaacson. Martin is now bursting forward and he's kind of hit it well high over the bar. Looking into next season, I think definitely a permanent striker to come in will be very much needed. Diamande crosses it in. Gomez, how's that gone in? We'll take that though. James Gomez, 3rd goal of the season. Very, very nice to see that. Gomez heads it right in. Lovely, lovely stuff. First shot, first goal, kind of first highlight to us as well. I mean, looking at our 3 centre-backs, obviously Jensen Abu, he can be improved upon, but very happy with Nagalo and James Gomez from what I've seen so far this season. But, you know, I understand it's going to take a few seasons to get into where we can get a good pool of African players available to us. But yeah, we'll get there. We just need to build up on our reputation, kind of build up the nation as well as we can, and hopefully we do have the right to dream and we can kind of improve going forward as well. Romeo now into Diamande, lovely turn there, into Sane, into Chimiti. Oh, I thought he'd put that in. I mean, if we can get Chimiti again on loan for next season and then hopefully get a pre-contract signing with him, I'm not sure if we were big enough to attract Chimiti again, but you know, we can only hope. Anderson crosses it in. Isaacson, what a great goal. Gustav Isaacson. I mean, he's got a good rating. How's he done so far in... Okay, he's played Champions League football as well. 2 goals in the Champions League. Only three in the Danish league. Typical. What a finish that was. Straight past the goalie. But we've only got Pride to play for. But if we do lose to Midtjylland, they should kind of leapfrog us as well, which is not what we want to see. Yeah, we're only a point ahead of Midtjylland. But, you know, we haven't done too bad. Kind of losing out on the possession game, so we're going to tell them that we expect more from them in this second half. I mean, if Chermiti had put that chance away, then it's a completely different game. And to be fair, Vladson and Ndiaye, both on bookings, does scare me slightly, but Neymar now, a little poor there. But Vladson does win it back into Diamande. Kalisane has just hit it over. I think we're going to make some changes. We are going to make some changes here. It's going to drop me out of the way. I'm going to start showing you what I'm doing as well. So, Vladson as a right wing back. Going to bring on Engdahl. Amadou Ndiaye for Svensson. I mean, Neymar hasn't been fantastic here, but neither is Jensen Abu. So we're going to bring on Ascone. Now, Gift Orban, he's another player as well that we did have a 2.6 million bid kind of accepted with Ghent, and I asked our board to pay for it, and they agreed to do it. Unfortunately, I decided against the deal because I thought 2.6 million could be spent elsewhere in the summer, and the board took all my money off me. I had about $500,000 in transfer budget. Go on, Chimiti. I think he's onside. I hope he's onside. That's a lovely goal if it is. I mean, that pass through to him. Oh, disallowed. Unlucky. That's got to be close though. And he's got 8 goals this season since coming in January. I mean, yeah, he's just straight offside. So I think he's been quite an inspired signing coming in. And it may be the fact as well that we need to look at Romeo crosses it in. Oh, that's going at the back post. We need to be looking at kind of second nationality African players as well, at least in the early seasons going forward. Svensson into Ascone, missed completely. Neymar now into Orban. Engdahl. That was the end of the highlight. Wasn't much of a highlight though, Football Manager, if you're going to be honest. Chimiti, do we bring him off? I mean, Figueira hasn't played any of this season, so we're going to bring on Figueira. And Romeo's kind of looking tired as well, however we can't take him off, so we're staying on. Orban now, lose it out. Polino, Janino, Svitienko, any more O's? Ashore? No, Anderson. Isaacson now, back to Svitienko. I mean, it's got a lot of space here, Isaacson. I'm not a fan of that. Neymar wins the ball into Chimiti, to Diamande. Can we break here? I mean, he's fast. What can he do? Diamande back into Chimiti. You know what? We're going to leave him on. We're going to bring on Christensen instead. Or Romeo. I mean, Chimiti's his 9th goal of the season. A lovely, lovely goal that was. Diamande now. Gone for goal. Nagalo. 3-1. I don't see how that would be offside. The players have run away in celebration. Nagalo's... Well, that wasn't really a celebration. That's going to be disallowed, isn't it? No, it is awarded. Lovely stuff. Diamande. Off the bar. Nagalo first to react and puts it in the net. Here we go. This is how we have been performing this season. Ascone now. To Gomez. Orban. Nice. Engdahl on the right. Into the box. Neymar at the back post. 4-1. We've completely turned this around against Midtjylland. We'll demand more as well. Why not? Let's go for a 5th goal. But that was lovely stuff, that was. Gomez into Orban. Engdahl on the overlap. Ran right to the byline. Back post to Neymar. Easy goal. And an easy game it's turning out to be. 14 shots, 7 on target. 90% possession. That pass rate, 50% possession. Lovely, lovely win. That should kind of guarantee us 2nd place as well. Although there are 2 games to go. You know what? That was excellent. 4-1 win. 4 points ahead. We've got to play Copenhagen next. Lovely stuff to see. And I'll see you at Copenhagen. So last live game of the season. Nordsjælland versus FC Copenhagen. Next season we want to be winning this league. We want to be taking them apart. But let's see what our transfer budget is like though for next season. But yeah, we've got 4 million as a guarantee. Can we do a lot with 4 million? I don't think so just yet. But I'm not going to be too greedy. We're just going to play the hand that we've dealt. We're going to bring Fatawu back in. I mean, he's got a fitness concern, but yeah, why not? Let's just bring him in. Fagir, he hasn't played really at all for us this season. There was an option to buy for 3.9 million, but he started 2 games, he hasn't scored a single goal for us this season. So we will not be taking up that option. Jensen Abu was pretty poor in that last game. Pretty poor. Trying to see who else we can potentially bring in. I mean, Kyan Hansen, I'd rather play Jensen Abu. Hansen, he's a good player to have around the squad in regards to the mentality and the hierarchy of the club as well. But I think he's kind of letting us down a little bit with his performances of late. And he's getting a little bit older as well, so stick with Nagalo, Jensen Abu and Gomez. Hopefully a good pre-season for Jensen Abu. Oh my god, look at that, Copenhagen. They've won 4 of the last 5. Rooney on the right wing as well. I mean, if they can lose him, that'd be lovely. Right, Fatawu crosses it in. Gomez off the crossbar. I mean, first blood nearly to Nordsjælland, 1 minute in. Lovely stuff. We've had a pretty decent form playing against Copenhagen as well. It's been a good season going into it. I think we were 2nd coming into the preliminary, finishing the preliminary phases, and 2nd as well into the championship groups. We have been fairly consistent. Romeo from distance, I was unlucky. But yeah, I feel like we have been fairly consistent in this league. I just clicked on no pressure accidentally. Let's see what happens. Right, Fatawu now down the right. He's barged over there. I'm going to say that was very aggressive there by Terzic. I mean, if it is a penalty, then Diamande, he's our penalty taker. Oh, they're saying it was a dive from Fatawu. We'll have to see that again, but Diamande, bottom corner, lovely stuff. He's 15th for the season. 15th of the season. He's our talisman. He is who we are going to be building our whole team around. And I didn't quite kind of touch upon this, but he has signed a new contract with the club, which has removed any release clause as well. Very happy with that. He's 21 years of age. Is he 21 years of age? I might have just made it up. We'll check in a second, but he's definitely one to have for the whole of the game save here, I reckon. Right, Ndiaye now, back to Hansen. He's improving a lot as well, Ndiaye at left back. And we've got Suleimani Basse as well to come in as a versatile left-sided player. So yeah, it's looking quite nice for the next season or so. Fatawu loses out there, however. Cornelius, Jensen has lost that header. Cornelius has hit it from distance. I mean, it's a let off there. Jensen Abu should have done a lot better. Diamande now. There's a flare in the stand. Is that a fire? Can we go back? Is there a pause? Can we reverse? Is this it? Rewind. Is there a fire in the stand? I'm not losing my mind, am I? Let's press play. We'll get back to it. I'm sure, but no. We will find it. Is it this? Fire in the crowd. Okay, fair enough. I mean, if you can't see it right there. Very weird. I didn't know Denmark was like that. Although with all that, oh, they've scored. I paid too much attention looking at the fire. I should have been putting out the fire that was attacking us. Haraldsson. I mean, yeah, my own fault. Their team is very nice. It is very, very nice. Lovely pass from Diogo. I mean, he's smashed it past Hansen in goal. Nothing we could have done there. Hansen, yeah, there's question marks about your future at the club. And Jens Nabu, I mean, he's not playing the greatest, but Fatawu now into Chimiti. Diamande is that blocked? It is blocked. It's gone away for a corner. Romeo now. Can we get one back again? Jens Nabu, headed away by Haraldsson. Gomez now, that's going to be the end of the highlight. Use this now with Football Manager. Oh no, it is playing on. Neymar. Back to Ndiaye. Chimiti. Well held by Grabara. I mean, it's been fairly entertaining. There's more fires. What? I mean, if anyone's from Denmark watching this, fires in the stand? Yeah, not fully understanding this. We are dominating possession, but Copenhagen have the more shots on target and the better XG as well. Neymar across to Vladsson. First highlight of the second half. We lose it. Darami though. Romeo. Chimiti. Back to Romeo. Fatawu's there on the right hand side. He's had a pretty decent game coming in. Vladsson now into Fatawu again. Gomez. I mean, we got some good positions here. Jens Nabu. After this, I might just swap him over to left hand side and put Nagalo or Gomez as our centre back. Romeo has lost out. This could spell trouble. Cornelius loses out again though. Diamande, lovely to Chimiti. What a wonderful goal that is. 10 goals since coming in on loan. We're going to make that change now. Jens Nabu. He's going to play on the left-hand side. Great goal by Chimiti. As I said, 10th for the season, coming in on loan in January. 250,000 spent. I think it's an inspired signing. Well, like we just see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players attacking at Copenhagen. I mean, Vladsson down the right tries to put the pressure on, but Koklova, I mean, that's a lovely ball. Darami's down the left-hand side, but Nagalo's pace is there. Romeo now. Hitting hope to no one. Chem to Haraldsson. Back to Terzic. He gave away the penalty in the first half, trying to win a penalty in the second. I think Vladsson can come off with this. Neymar hasn't been playing fantastic either. So we're going to bring off Neymar. But for who? Nygren and Chimiti, he got the goal. But we're going to bring on Kali Sané. Just to give him more game time. And Gomez has powered a header in from the corner. Another fire's going off. Lovely stuff this is. 3-1 up. We're ending the season strong. Romeo, corner to the back post. Gomez, yeah, Grabara's got no chance there. Such a powerful header and a powerful lead that we are building upon at the minute. 10 shots, 5 on target. We've had more shots on target than Copenhagen. That fire's still there. I mean, it's concerning anyone else. I don't know. Do the Prodigy normally... Didn't have fire up there? What? Oh. Okay, maybe it's so cold in Denmark that, you know, a fire's just needed. We're setting the crowd alight with excitement. Sané, I thought that was going to be 4-1. Really did think that was going to go in the goal then. Romeo. I'm still focusing on the fire. Crosses it in. Bravara gets it this time. We're still on key highlights. We are on key highlights. Hansen, Jensen Abu, back to Nagalo. Our players are looking okay with the exception of Romeo. So we're going to bring Romeo off for Jakob Christensen. Christensen may be one that we kind of cash in on in the summer. He's got 1 year left of his contract. That's a fantastic ball to Daramy. I mean, that's a lovely goal, that is. He's 11th of the season. Very nice goal. I don't want to see it, even though it was very nice. I don't want to see it. So Christensen out contract at the end of the season. He's got a minimum free release clause, I believe, of 6 million. So it's not going to set the world alight with the fee coming in, but everything's going to help. If we can get 100% of that, I think 6 million can be kind of pushed into the team in some very important areas. As I said, permanent striker up front. Another goalie would be nice as well, and a centre back. Nygren, Kali Sene, just at the back post. Can't get enough on it. We demand more for the last 10 minutes. I mean, it's been a very assured display in the second half here. I've got a feeling we might concede a last-minute goal here. But Kali Sene, as striker, all the way back to help defending. Spreaded it wide to Fatawu, who couldn't get onto it though. So Bullison, Andrew, up to Paul. Who else we got? Koulibaly now. Kali Sene, one-on-one. It's a good save. It's a great save, that is, by Gravaro. Christensen with the corner. Can Gomez power in another header? Let's have a look. Crosses it in. Gomez is there. It has just gone over. I mean, 2 minutes to play. We're just going to time waste a little bit. Not that it matters. It doesn't really matter, this result. We can accept a draw, but if we win, we're guaranteed second place. And we're guaranteed to enter at the third stage of the Europa League. Fatawu, Kali Sene, blazes it over. Yeah, he had a slow start to his career at FC Nordsjælland, Kali Sene. But he's been a very vital contributor. Ndiaye now, on the left, skips past one challenge, into the box. Nearly a wonder goal there. It's just gone wide. We're going to tell Engdahl to match Daramy, and a 3-2 win. 21 shots, 9 on target, a 3.6 XG. Lovely stuff. 63% possession. We absolutely dominated FC Copenhagen. Excited for next season. If we can be consistent, we're 5 points behind at the minute, 6 points ahead of third. Randers are now in third. Very nice. I will see you at the season preview, or the end of season awards, I should say. And I'll see you then. So the season's finished. A comfortable 4-0 win against Brøndby IF, with Youssef Chermiti getting another 2 goals for us. Fantastic season has come in. 12 goals in 15 games is too good for this division. Can we bring him out next season? Who knows? We've been given our board budgets of next season of 4.67 million. Yeah, I'm not too happy with that. But we'll potentially have to sell some players on. I know that Mohamed Kudus has a minimum fee release clause with Ajax, and if that gets triggered, I know we get a good amount of that transfer fee. Nasser Giga is one that we are looking to bring in to replace Jensen Abu, or Jensen Abu. Again, building around young African players with a lot of potential that we have. I mean, Nasser Giga would be top 2 rated with a good potential signing as well. Between 450 to 3 million, I think the 13,000 to 18,000 wage is going to be a big difficulty for us. If we look at the division, finished second, 18 wins out of 32, 9 draws. We've lost the least amount of goals in the division, least amount of games in the division, with the best goal difference as well. a lot to build upon going into next season, and just waiting for the end of season awards now, and I'll come back then. So back for the season review. I'll just make myself slightly smaller here, just so we can see what is going on. I look tiny in that screen, so apologies for that. So, new arrivals. We've brought in a fair amount of players into here. Youssef Chimiti, fantastic loan that we did bring in. 210 grand it cost us for that loan, but 15 games, 12 goals, 2 assists, 7.36 rating. Very nice return on him. James Gomez, again, 900,000 spent, 33 games, 4 goals, some crucial goals as well, 7.18 rating. He's only going to get better, and he's already kind of improving as he has been at the club. 21 years of age. We need to get him signing a new contract as soon as possible and removing any potential minimum fee release clauses in here. Gift Orban came in. To be fair, he's not done too bad. $500,000 was the transfer in, because we had that 2.6 million kind of buying clause with him. He was okay. He wasn't great. He wasn't exactly what we needed, but he's a very good squad player. But I think that we can pick up just as good a squad player for 2.6 million on the open market there. And Amane Romeo from Hacken, 1.4 million, 17 starts, 10 subs, 7.01, 4 assists, 1 goal. I mean, if Christensen does leave us, very happy for Amane Romeo. Now, looking at BK Hacken, they have got Benny Traore, who is, again, he must be injury prone. The amount of injuries this guy's had. Well, he fractured his lower leg. That's at the start of the game. Out for 7 months. And then gashed his head as well. But Benny Traore is a player that we will be looking to potentially bring in if we can. We're going to get another scout report on him. He seems like he would be a good fit for us, although there are plenty of other attacking right mids that can play in his position. So we'll see. The deal will have to be right to bring him in. And Kali Sane, 1.7 million. It was a lot of money. 21 starts, 8 subs, 9 goals, 4 assists. I still think he was good. A bit concerned why I only gave him a 1-year deal. Yeah, don't ask me on that one. But and Ishaku Abdul Fatawu, our other kind of major sign that we did bring in. Again, he's only on a 1-year deal, concerningly. He's got some good stats. He could do a very good job for us next season. 8 starts, 5 appearances, 5 subs, 2 goals, 2 assists. Yeah, 1 player of the match. Someone to look at next season. And then we had our obvious plethora of African young players that we brought in for a very cheap amount of money and sent them straight back out on loan. So we finished second, average home attendance of 6,000, which is 60% of our capacity. Mohamed Diamande, fantastic season with 15 goals, 7 assists, 6 player of the matches, 7.32 rating, very good. Very interested in our European campaign as well, if we can just let him produce on that level. But yeah, nothing else I can say about Diamande. Diamande is fantastic. Moments to remember. What did we have? There are times when fans didn't think it was possible. Yeah, so we beat Silkeborg IF 4-0. Biggest win? It must be joint biggest win. Kali Sane with a hat-trick. That's when he got his first goals for the club. And Diamande as well. Who else? Match to remember. We beat FC Copenhagen 2-0. And must be in one of our first episodes we played. Ernest Neymar with the 2 goals there for us. Looking for a big season next season for Ernest Neymar. I mean, he's got pace, he's got power. Well, maybe not strength, but he's got pace, agility, and acceleration. Good fitness. Good off the ball, which is improving as he is kind of playing more games for us. 26 appearances, 8 goals, 10 assists. Love that. 4 player of the matches, 7.3 rating. He's been fantastic. Can only get better. He doesn't have a minimum fee release clause, but is unhappy at the club. Sad news there. When is he out of contract? He's got a couple of years on him, so we don't have to worry about him just yet. Club reputation stayed the same, still national. No new sponsorship deals for overall into the clubs. That's fine. But I suppose there's nothing that we can kind of compare it against. Merchandise, 71k was brought in there. 1,247 shirts were bought. Neymar, Diamande, Nygren, Fatawu and Kalisane. Now the fact that we brought in Fatawu and Kalisane and they've made it onto people's shirts, clearly it's exciting players that the fans want to see, and I want to see do better as well. This is our best 11. So Hansen, Kian Hansen, Nagalo Gomez, our back four. Freze, forgotten man Freze. Yeah, I think he might have been injured towards the end of the season, but Romeo, Anviladsen, Fatawu, Diamande, Neymar, and Shamiti. I mean, I'll be trying my damn hardest to bring him back on a permanent, maybe. But I think if we have a full season of him up front, Copenhagen better watch out. We won no awards, sadness. Player awards though. Diamande, Fans Player of the Season, Young Player of the Season, as well as top goal scorer, most man of the matches, and the highest average rating, all for Diamande. James Gomez was the signing of the season, I agree with that. Goal of the season was Ernest Neymar. Most assists was Ernest Neymar. And most passes completed per 90 minutes was Adamo Nagalo. And Nagalo is a good player to build upon. Still young, as with everyone else that is in this team, so very much looking forward to that. Neymar has broken records with 11 assists. Diamande has broken records with 6 player of the matches. And Jakob Christiansen, defensive record broken. Naughty. So, Nordsjælland flew out the traps and set themselves up well for the season. Nordsjælland looked sharp right out the gates, but few would have expected this outcome, but they gave themselves chances and reaped the rewards. So we was linked to have been finishing in 3rd position at the start of the season. We've finished 2nd now. I've got a lot of playing around to do with this 4.67 million, but let me know down below what you think of the first season. Who would you like to see more of in the team? But for now, I'll see you in season 2. Let's get some transfers in. Let's scour all of Africa, and I'm starting to think that we have the right to dream. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.